Hey everybody, so it's been a while since I've talked to you, and this past week I've had a whole lot going on. So here's Layla and her two bunnies. I think I probably showed you that. And over here we got Princess's litter of four. These guys are getting big. I'm gonna keep two of the does in this batch. So this week's been pretty long. It started off Saturday. We started moving. My brother-in-law and his wife, they were moving in with my father-in-law, which is where we were living, and we moved out where they were living. It's hard enough when you move one household, but here we were moving two households into each other's spots. A lot of work. And Saturday night, me and the wife went out and we ate supper and ended up getting food poisoning. So we were been really sick all week. I'm just about out of it. The wife, she's still suffering, feeling ill and everything.
Stay down. No.
So, but one of the things, with being
Stay down.
sick and stuff, our animals didn't get moved with us as soon as I wanted them. And my father-in-law was taking care of them, but they just weren't getting the proper amount of care, and Princess and her kits died. We went from like having highs in the 80s, mid to late 80s, to where it's been 107 the last few days. So to kind of look at what we got now. So we actually have a pool. That's a lot of work, man. And that's my brother-in-law's junk over there. But let's see, right over here was the garden that he had. A few years ago, he had a lot of problems with deer and gave up on it. I'm gonna try to do like a perimeter fence for my dog where she can come in and kind of keep the garden area free from things like that, but I want to keep the deer around. Now we got a big old slope up here, thinking the water flow down here. I gotta figure out how to do the A-frame level and kind of follow the path. But I want to do some of my raised beds with some swells around them to kind of move the water around and let the water kind of seep in. But see that tree line back there? That's where the property line ends, over there. My dog, we got her chained up for a while until we can get things all set up and where she's not totally causing havoc. She's not happy right now. Let's see. Right now there's some kind of a framework of some pins there. I don't know what they were for. Probably going to end up, I've thought about, my father-in-law is going to help me build some kind of a pole barn or something for the rabbits, and we'll put them there. And I'm going to just run my chickens all along in this area out here. And but do it like a pole barn or something. Maybe I might even just enlarge this and use that for something. I'm not sure yet. A lot of ideas flowing. Lots and lots of bugs and grasshoppers. The lagoons down there is pretty full of tall grass and brush, and we've joked around about how I should get a goat. You just put it in there, it's all fenced off, and it'll keep the goat happy for a while. Come back this way. I'm trying to watch my videos. Made one earlier today and it just sucked. So I wanted to redo it. But hey, get away. Get away from there. Come out this way. There's an old dry pond down there. I just don't think we've had enough water to really fill it up. Let's see. We've noticed deer tracks. Before we moved out here, I came out here one day and there's tons of deer tracks that come up out of there and they kind of work their way that way. And or they go back down that way. But we saw a deer our first night out here and it was right in this area. So say I'm standing right now where the deer was and there's my house. Earlier I was walking and I noticed, over there you can see a place where some deer had laid down. Up here I noticed the same bunch of grass that was just laid flat on the ground. Yeah, right here. At least, I don't know if it was a deer, but you can see all kinds of tracks through here. The grass is just moved over. And the property doesn't have a box shape. I googled it and it's kind of got this wacky curve to it. You can go about 20-30 feet back there in this brush and hit the property line. Overall it's 8 acres. Pretty wild right now. Here's the view of the pond, only it had water. This is the tallest part of the pond. I know the water from that side flows this way when it rains. I've noticed this side of the land slopes down this way. So, but it's not being filled by anything other than rainwater. And all this could be matted down, I guess, from rain, winds and stuff. But I've seen a lot of deer activity around here. Get my hunting license. Go hunting deer from my back porch. Make some people jealous. It's just really brushy. And I'm not exactly sure how far back this all goes. Here we are out on the opening, and I haven't gone too much past this way, but I got plenty of stuff for a lot of different animals. I'm trying to get some goats or something. A lot of trees that are coming up through here, and I might try to clear it out and kind of perfect for goats, I guess. I don't know. Never had a goat, so. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. Talk to you guys later.